Elections have consequences. Elections have consequences.
Hey everybody, Sandra Sheffer, host of Race and the Races. How are you all doing? Man, I think we're on like maybe day 11 or something with early voting. It might be it's either day 10 or 11 because I know we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 more days. Yeah, so we're probably on day 10 because today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then election day. So we're on day 10. Woo, day 10, maybe it's 11. I don't know. Day 10, day 11 of early voting. It started on October the 21st. It ends on November the 3rd. You guys are doing great. I think we're above 30% early voting in Broward County. Hopefully, but we need more of you all to go out and vote. There's some locations that you go to that there's no line. So if you're friends of mine on Facebook, you'll see on my page where I've been going to different voting locations every day since early voting started on the 21st. I've been to places in both Dade and Broward County. I seriously doubt I'll make it to Palm Beach County before during this cycle at all, but I am going to talk a little bit about Palm Beach County today too. So Sandra Sheffer, host of Race of the Races. This episode is strictly about voting. I'm going to give you all the recommendations from the party chairs of Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach. Now, it won't be all of their recommendations because there may be some slight variations, but for the most part, it's what they're recommending that folks do. The name of the Miami-Dade County chair is Chevron Jones. If you're in Miami-Dade and you have any questions, I think it's miamidadedems.com or gov or org. Maybe it's miamidadedems.org. But check him out. Look on their page and get some information. Broward Democratic Party, they have their own recommendations too. You can go on their website. And for the list from Palm Beach, I did Palm Beach County Dems, and I was able to pull the list off their website. So if you have any additional questions, check their websites out to get some recommendations on what you should do. This is just straight up a South Florida breakdown for down ballot candidates. I'm here. Nobody told me to come do this, but I'm doing this because I think it's extremely important that people go out and vote. And people have been calling me, asking me, for certain recommendations. And so I try to be as objective as I can, even though, sometimes when it comes to a couple of the races, I feel how I feel about them, but definitely want to give people an opportunity and a resource for them to have an idea on who they can vote for in some of the races that are coming up. Now, Broward County is actually pretty interesting because what I should have done and I had planned on doing was going through all of the issues that were in the different cities. That's going to have to be another video that I promise I will do definitely before November the 5th. Hopefully I can do it in the next couple of days or so. But what I basically wanted to do was just give you the recommendation from what the parties, because I know the numbers are going up. More and more people are voting. There were some folks who are undecided. And I hope what happened in New York over the weekend, it has taken people off the undecided, and they know exactly what they want to do. Madam President had her speech at the Eclipse last night. I hope once you heard what I called her Madam President, Madam Vice President, soon to be Madam President, spoke last night. I hope that took people off the fence. But we always think top of the ticket during these types of elections, but down ballot candidates are important. So I just kind of want to go through what the recommendations are, give you some suggestions on what to do. I'll just go Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach County, because I have the list in front of me. So of course, in Miami-Dade, everybody vote for Harris Walz ticket We're not negotiating that because one of those individuals is not fit to be president. I was talking to a group of students yesterday, and they were like, they don't understand how somebody that's a convicted felon could even run for office, should have been automatically disqualified. So there's one part of the ticket where that person is absolutely disqualified and should not have been on the ticket anyway. So I think I'm not even going to try to, I can tell you all the remarkable things that Biden and Harris administration have done: infrastructure, student loan debt relief, all these different types of things that they've done. They took over COVID relief and saved the lives of thousands and thousands, if not millions of people. So, that she was part of a great administration, and she will continue on that great work. And because we were like an emergency situation when they took office, now it's time to just build upon that, and let's not turn the page. Let's go build on that. So Harris Waltz for president and vice president. Debbie Merkersall Powell for U.S. Senator. Rick Scott is presently our senator in that seat. And I want one of y'all to tell me, what has he done? He's been there for 12 years. We can't see the work. We don't see the benefit of his work in the state of Florida because everything had been so partisan there. So he's not doing anything. We need to send somebody else there, and let's send Debbie Merkersall Powell to the United States Senate. There's several U.S. representative seats, other people who are vying for Congress. Frederica Wilson is the incumbent. I think she's pretty safe in her seat, but still go vote for Frederica Wilson, and that's in District 24. District 26, the recommendation is Joey Atkins. District 27, the recommendation is Lucia Baez Geller. And then in District 28, the recommendation is Phil Ur. There's state senators that are on the ballot, and these are for Florida state senators. Jason Pizzo, he's actually on the ballot in both Dade and Broward County because of the way the lines are drawn. So it's Jason Pizzo for District 37 and Charles A. Lewis for District 39. Now the state rep seats out of Dade County. Let me tell you something about the state reps. This is the first time, and I got to give props to Chair Nikki Fried. That's the Florida Democratic Party Chair, Nikki Fried. Every seat this cycle was contested, which is something that didn't really happen in a very long time. So every seat was contested. We had folks maybe particularly on the Republican side that were running for their seats, and no one was challenging them. So every seat is contested this time. So we need you to just vote Dems all the way down. But I will give you the seat numbers and the names if you want to know. For District 106 is Joe Saunders. District 110 is Stanley J.P. Jean-Poix. And then District 111, Laura Kelly. I know her. She's a friend of the show. She's been on the show before. She's been working hard. She's been working real hard, y'all. So all these folks, and I know that's the Doral area. She's been working really hard, and she's going to continue to do that great work. Great person. Of District 111, Laura Kelly. Please, please, please go out and vote and make sure you support her. For District 112, Jackie Gill Brusa. And then District 113, there's another Jackie, but her last name is Gross Kellogg, right? And she's in District 113. Then 114 is Matthew John Bornstein. 115, Norma Perez Schwartz. 116, Nicholas Ramos. 117, Kevin Chambliss. We have 118, Joel Vodola. 119, Marcos Reyes. And 120, Michael Travis. So Dems all the way down in Miami-Dade. So County Commission as a seat, the recommendation for seat 7 is Cindy Lerner. There's 2 school board seats that are open. For District 3, Joseph Joe Geller, and District 7, Maxine Max Tuckman. Sheriff, this is the first time Miami-Dade County has a sheriff on the ballot. We're all recommending James Reyes for that seat. I did a live a couple of days ago. It was last week, and said James Reyes. He's spoke to, I've met him personally. I believe he's going to do some great work. So James Reyes for sheriff in Miami-Dade. Supervisor of election, Miami-Dade, Juan Carlos Planas. And then clerk of court, Annette Tadeo. That name may be familiar because I believe she ran for governor before. So Annette Tadeo is running for clerk of the court, comptroller in Miami-Dade. Property appraiser, Marisol Zenteno. Miami-Dade tax collector, that's a new position. And we Broward County tax collector is going to be Abby Ajayi. So Broward County's already done that. Miami-Dade owned is they're recommending Marisol Zenteno. No, I'm sorry. Property appraiser is Marisol Zanteno, and Miami-Dade tax collector, my apologies, is David Richardson, is the recommendation for Miami-Dade tax collector. Municipal elections, there's some Aventura have races, Biscayne Park, El Portal, Cutler Bay, North Bay Village, North Miami Beach, Pinecrest, South Miami, and islands of Doral, in Mallorca Island. So let me tell y'all. So for Aventura City Commission seat 1, Michael Isaac Jacobs. Aventura City Commission seat 2, Cindy Orlinsky. Biscayne Park Commissioner McDonald Kennedy. Cutler Bay Presidential Area Council seat member 2, Brooke Del Melo Gomez. El Portal Councilperson seat 4, Luis Perello. Right, North Bay Village Island Commissioner Richard Chervany. We have North Miami Beach Group 1, Mayor Michael Joseph. He was an elected before, as running for mayor of North Miami Beach. We go ahead and support that Group 1. Palmetto Bay, Council Member seat 2, Steve Cody. Pinecrest, Council Member seat 3, Shannon Del Prado. South Miami, Commissioner Group 2, Danny Rodriguez. Island at Doral, Commissioner Development District seat 4, Victoria Gonzalez. And Mallorca Islands Community Development District 1, Theodis Kendrick. All right. The amendments, we've been talking about them the whole time. No on 1, no on 2, yes on 3, yes on 4, no on 5, no on 6. Okay, so 1 is about changing school board to partisan. From nonpartisan, we want to leave it nonpartisan. 2 is about constitutional rights to hunt and fish. People already have the right to hunt and fish. We don't want to make it a constitutional right. And 3 is decriminalizing marijuana for adults over the age of 21. Amendment 4, we all know that's about reproductive rights. These decisions should be made by women and their doctors and not elected officials. No on 5 and no on 6. Those are the recommendations for Miami-Dade County. Let me tell y'all, please, please, please go ahead and vote for Madam Vice President, make her the president, and Debbie Merkel Powell for U.S. Senate. We need to make a change in that seat. So that's all the Miami-Dade stuff. That was kind of fast, but pay attention, y'all. Miami-Dade, y'all got to do it. You guys have to do it. Y'all have to do it. Go ahead out and vote. And so now I'm going to shift. to Broward County. And some of them are going to be, I'm going to repeat because I'm going to tell y'all again, I'm going to need y'all to go and vote for Madam Vice President Kamala Harris and make her the president of the United States. That is a non-negotiable, people. That's an absolute non-negotiable, right? Harris for president. Vote that Harris Walls ticket. And then, of course, Debbie Merkel Powell for U.S. Senate. Rick Scott ain't been doing nothing. Debbie Merkel Powell, that's the recommendation. So for the reps, we have 2. We have Jared Merkowitz. He's in District 23, and part of that district goes into Palm Beach. So that's going to be Broward Palm Beach. Send Jared Merkowitz back to Congress. And then Debbie Wasserman Schultz, that's my rep, District 25. Please vote for her. And Broward County, the state Senate race is Barbara Sharif. She's running for District 35. And then Jason Pizzo, I mentioned him in Dade County because his area covers Dade and Broward County. Vote for Jason Pizzo, District 37. For the state house races, we have seat 100, District 100, which is recommendation is Jim Brenner. Michael Godley for District 102, he's the incumbent. Robin Barterman, that's my rep, District 103, send her back. Marie Woodston is out of District 105. She's also the incumbent, send her back. Our chef, Greg Tony, listen, the person that's running against him, this is no competition once again. No competition, okay? So continue with Gregory Tony as the sheriff. County Commission, District 1, Nan Rich is the recommendation. Now, this is where I'm going to disagree with the party on this. They're recommending someone else for Group 10. I'm recommending Woody Claremont. Woody Claremont for Group 10. Vote for Woody Claremont for judge. All right. Now, so Dania Beach has some, and then there's Jose Morera. I think he's out of North Lauderdale. Don't get me wrong, because for some reason, my printout ain't print the way it should have, right? So Jose Joe Morera. Dania Beach Commission, you get to vote for up to 3 of these individuals, and 3 is listed. Joyce Davis, Polly Ann Jones, Coleman Ryan. Mayor Fort Lauderdale, the recommendation is Dean Trentalis. Fort Lauderdale Commission, District 1, Norby Bells. District 2, they're asking you to choose between Stephen Glassman and Charlotte Rodstrom. I have no say-so, so I'm going to just go with that. District 4, the recommendation is Ben Sorensen. Mayor of Hallandale Beach, Joy F. Cooper is the recommendation. That's the incumbent. Hallandale Beach Commission, Michelle Lazaro. Hollywood Mayor, you have to choose between Kat Udane and Joshua Josh Levy. I'm familiar with Kat Udane, so if I had to say, I would say do that. But the recommendation is you can pick. You can pick. Hollywood Commission District 2, Peter Hernandez and Richard Coach Walker is on there. District 6, Adelma Quintana. I've had the pleasure of meeting her too. Very good people. We did, I participated in an event with Liberia's 100-year anniversary. So she's doing good work. Keep that up. And Mayor of Lauderdale Lakes. I'm going to leave that one alone, y'all, because I don't know what y'all should do with that. But Lauderdale Lake Seat 1, Easton K. Harrison. He's I'm familiar with him too. So Easton Harrison. Nathel Stevens is running for Seat 3. I would say vote for her for sure. She's also a friend of the show's been on, interviewed her, already doing great community work, public servant. So Nathel Stevens for Seat 3. And Seat 4, Paul Martin and Carlene Maxwell Williams. I'm very familiar with Carlene Maxwell Williams. She does a citizenship drive like twice a month, always doing community work. So I would say, you know, if I had to say, but they're saying you can pick either one. Lauderdale Mayor, Lauderdale, y'all better get it together. I heard it's just been a lot of emotion there because so many people want to do that work and serve their community. So Lauderdale, okay. So they're telling you to pick between Denise Grant and Lawrence Jabbo Martin. I'm going to just tell y'all what they said. I'm going to stay out of that because I don't want no smoke, okay? Lauderdale Commission Seat 1, the recommendation is Nadia Assad. I know Nadia very well. She's been on the show. She's been she's doing good work. She ran in 2020. She's running again because she really wants to do this. So the recommendation for Lauderdale Commission Seat 1 is Nadia Assad. And I second, third, and fourth that motion right there, right? Seat 2, the recommendation is Melissa P. Dunn. Seat 3, I think that's the seat between Ray Martin and Latoya London. So Latoya's been on the show. This cycle, Ray has been on the show in 2020. And on Seat 4, they're asking you to choose between Miguel Pierre and May Smith. I know May Smith really well. May Smith has been doing community work for a really long time. So May Smith it is. Margate Commission, recommendation is Anthony Caggiano. He's the incumbent. Seat 2, the recommendation is Arlene Ruth Schwartz. Seat 4, the recommendation is Tommy Ruzano. North Lauderdale Commission, the recommendation is Regina Martin. That's all I'm going to say. District 4, recommendations are Jeffrey Compere and Daryl D. Lewis Ricketts. You could pick one. I don't know either one of them, so I can't tell you what to do. And also Oakland Park. Oakland Park, you're going to pick up the 3. There are 4 names that are recommended: Fritz Badu, Michael Korn, Aisha Gordon, Letitia Newbold. Aisha Gordon has been on the show. She's an incumbent. Letitia Newbold is also an incumbent. I'm familiar with her work. Fritz Badu, I've met. I'm familiar with his work too. So I don't think you can go wrong, but I think you should keep definitely Aisha Gordon, Letitia Newbold. They've been doing the work, and so far they've been doing the work. Let them continue to do that work. Parkland Commission District 3, recommendation is Cindy Murphy Salmone, Salomone. I'm sorry, I should have got find out how to say these names before I got up here. Pembroke Pines Commission District 4, recommendation is Mike Hernandez. Plantation Council Member Group 5, the recommendation is Louis Reinstein. Pompano Beach Mayor, then they're recommended the incumbent Rex Hardin. Pompano Beach Commission, they're asking you to choose one between Beverly Perkins, Ed Phillips, and John J. Jones. If I get some more information before, I'll come back and let you guys know. There's another seat with Cindy Floyd, Sajan Kurian, and Darlene Smith. Southwest Ranches Mayor Lori Parrish. I think she used to be like the property appraiser or something like that. So she's running for mayor of Southwest Ranches. Southwest Ranches Commission District 3. Recommendation is Jim Alberton. He's the incumbent. Sunrise Mayor The incumbent is Mike Ryan. Mark A. Douglas is running against him. I think Mark Douglas might have been a commissioner there, and now he's running to be mayor. Sunrise Commission, seat A, recommendations of Natalia Allen or Latoya Clark. Seat B, recommendation Joseph Joey Squoto. I think now we're in Tamarack. Marlon Bolton is the incumbent. That's the recommendation. District 3, Elvin Villalobos and Crystal Patterson. They're like, pick one of the two. Alvin is the incumbent. West Park, seat 3. All right, so Joy B. Smith is the incumbent in that race, and she has Janard Hawkins is running against her. I'm familiar with Joy's work. Joy has been on the show. We've interviewed her. So yeah, you have a choice between Janard Hawkins and Joy B. Smith. I'm familiar with Joy Smith. Like I said, she's been on the show. She's been in the seat. She's been doing the work. Let's see what happened. Seat 4, there's a recommendation to vote for the incumbent Marvin Price. However, I'm also familiar with the opponent in that race. She's also been on the show. Her name is Christina Everyard, and she's running for that seat too. So, like I said, I've interviewed her. She's been on the show. You guys can check that out. But the party is recommending Marvin Price. But I'm just letting you know that there's someone else that's running in that race that you should also check out and consider. Wilton Manors Mayor, the recommendation is Scott Newton. He's the incumbent. Broward County Soil Water Conservation Board Group 4, Jesse Bastos. Central Broward Water Control District Zone 5, Maximo Max Puccini. And then, so somehow this got cut off, but there's a Ben Gronevelt and Mark Ritter that's on there. I will figure out who that is and do an update supplement to the video. And then, in terms of retaining the Supreme Court justices, our recommendation is no for Renatha Francis and Meredith Sasso. No, don't retain them. And we've been talking about those amendments. No on 1, no on 2, yes on 3, yes on 4, no on 5, no on 6. All right. And Broward also have 2 referendums. Yes to the Inspector General for the Broward County Public Schools, and no. Well, not no, but decide what you want to do with giving the county commission the option of putting people on the housing board. That's up to them. All right, so that was Broward County. Maybe I'll clean up this video, but I think it's good. I think it's good enough. You guys should have you should be able to have an idea what you do. All right, Palm Beach County, president, vice president. Harris Waltz ticket all day, every day. We ain't talking about it. We're not negotiating that because the person on the other side is not fit for office. And the Harris, with the Biden administration, they've done very good work. All right. Harris Waltz ticket. Debbie Murkesall Powell for U.S. Senate. We don't know what Rick Scott been doing. House Rep, District 21. This is United States. Okay. House Rep. District 21 is Thomas Whitcop. District 22, Lois Franco. District 23, Jairus Moskowitz. Remember, I told you he's part of Broward and Palm Beach County. Vote for him. State Attorney, Alexia Cox is running for State Attorney in Palm Beach County. First Black woman. That's a historic race. Not only that she's Black and that she's a woman, she is an amazing attorney, would do absolutely great work. Palm Beach County it will be a blessing to see her. And that's not only West Palm Beach. We're talking from Belglade all the way back over to the beaches. So Alexia Cox for State Attorney. Rick Bradshaw, presently the sheriff of Palm Beach County, they're saying to keep him. Supervisor election, the recommendation is Wendy Sartori Link. Clerk and comptroller, recommendation is Joseph Abruzzo. County Commission, District 3, Joel Flores. District 5, Maria Sachs. District 7, Bobby Powell. Bobby Powell is coming from Tallahassee. I think he was a state rep, and now he's running for County Commission. For State Senate, District 31, Aaron Hawkins. They have 7 House races. That's Florida House races. District 86, Alberto Hernandez. District 87, Sienna Osta. District 89, Deborah Tendrick. District 90, Joe Casello. He's an incumbent. District 91, Jay Schuster. District 93, Catherine Waldron, also an incumbent. District 94, Rachel Litt. Port of Palm Beach, Group 2, Varissa Das. Group 3, Jean Enright. School Board, District 5, Mindy Koch is the recommendation. Indian Trail Improvement District, Seat 2, Keith Joseph Giordano. And Seat 4, Betty Argue. North Palm Beach Improvement District, they said choose one. The choices are Ellen T. Baker and Leonard Hassner. I don't know them. I'm just going by what the recommendation is in that particular race. Retention of Supreme Court Justice, just like Dade and Broward said, Palm Beach is saying no to Renata Francis and Meredith Sasso. And with the amendments, same as I've been saying, no on 1, no on 2, yes on 3, yes on 4, no on 5, no on 6. And they have a county question in Palm Beach, and they want you to vote yes on that county question. Early voting is the same in Palm Beach County. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. started on October the 21st and is running through November the 3rd. They have, about the same 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 20, 24, 20 something places where you can vote in Palm Beach County for early voting. Remember, early voting, you can vote anywhere in your county. But then if you wait until election day, you have to vote at the place that you're assigned to vote. You have to vote at the place where you're assigned to vote. So please, please, please take your time, try to early vote. We need turnout. If you voted already, find somebody, take them to go vote. Please, please, please. This election is consequential. Elections have consequences. We need to turn the page. We need to turn the page. We need to turn the page on the madness that would be Donald Trump. Michelle Obama has tasked us. Her call to action was for us to do something, and that do something is for us to go out and vote, encourage us to vote, and go and vote for the real MVP, Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. Let's make her the next President of the United States, number 47. This election is historic, and I know that we're ready. I know that America is better than what we're showing ourselves to be in this moment, and we're going to be here. We're going to do this. Thank you very much for your time. Please go out and vote. 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 All right, Madam Vice President, Harris Walls, DMs all the way down. All right, have a good one.
Elections have consequences. Elections have consequences.
Have a good day, y'all.